The Black Box Theatre is an experimental performance space which allows students the opportunity to produce, direct and perform works of their own choosing. Ahafia and Bryson directed a spoken word show titled Canvas. Ahafia explains spoken word poetry.
We are putting on a production of Canvas at the Black Box Theatre, which is a night of spoken word poetry. Spoken word poetry is a form of poetry that is sort of in between acting and written poetry. It's different just because it's a little more personal usually and with more casual language. It still has all of the elements of structure and form that go into like formalized written poetry, but it is usually more earthy, I guess you could say. I do a lot of different performances. I perform classical music, I perform like contemporary music, I also perform some of my more formal poetry, I perform spoken word poetry.
Bryson discusses what will happen during the performance.
It's kind of like the stereotypical beatnik poetry kind of thing where the audience is snapping, very vocal about their feelings towards a poem, but there isn't really much interaction outside of that. But we feed off the audience 100%. They're all very different. We've had some themes that we've run off of in the past, but for this one, this is my last canvas, being in control of it. I kind of just wanted to put together a collection of the most impactful poems that I could find. Not only is there poetry done by other authors, but also we include heavily student-written work, student-written poetry. Ahafia and I both are performing tonight poems that are our own. The Black Box goes up any weekend that Studio Theater 1 acts are not up. Typically there is a Black Box show of some sort, and you can come here and see anything from a play to a stage reading to student-written work to poetry to improv. It's a really eclectic program.
This is Gareth Greenfield reporting from KMOS TV, PBS, Lowdown.